Hi, my name is Charlene Roberts, the founder of KOLS Foundation. KOLS Foundation is a non-profit organization which aims to obtain the necessary medical supplies to help premature babies survive. In August of 2014, I found out I was pregnant. I was happy but scared at the same time, which most expectant mothers are. When I was about 5 months and 6 weeks, my water broke. I was rushed to the hospital and I was kept there for almost 2 weeks. On March 2015, I had an emergency C-section and my beautiful daughter, Kylie Olivia Laila Stevens, was born at approximately 12:18 a.m. that morning. Kylie was born with numerous complications due to her being premature. At the hospital, there wasn't a ventilator available. They then placed her on a CPAP machine instead to help with her breathing. Kylie was transferred to another hospital 6 days after, where a ventilation machine was actually available. She was placed in the ICU at that hospital for approximately close to 2 months. Each day was a challenge. Kylie was unable to be breastfed due to her being premature. Attempts were made to feed her through a tube. However, due to complications which she developed based on her being premature, her tummy would actually get swollen. She also retained water and had several other complications. 2 weeks before she passed away, she was diagnosed with Klebsiella blood infection and also the Klebsiella pneumonia. This is the infection which killed 21 babies in 2015. A week before she passed away, Kai showed great improvement. The doctors took the ventilator off and she was actually breathing on her own. On, I think it was the Monday before she passed away, when I went to the hospital, the nurse said to me that, "Oh, we're packing up Kylie's stuff because she's going on the ward." Of course, I was excited because being in the ICU and being told that you're going on the ward means that you're actually getting better and you'll be going home soon. I was so excited. I did not believe the nurse when she said so. So I said to her, "You need to stop playing with me." And she was like, "No, I'm serious. She's going home. She's going on the ward, sorry." The doctor came in and the doctor said that, yes, we're going to send Kylie on the ward because she's improving and she's breathing on her own. I ran out of the hospital, out of ICU, I should say, and I went to my mom because she was outside, and I told her the great news that Kylie was going on the ward and she was getting better. The doctor told me to sit down, so I was like, what is it this time? Anyways, he started to tell me that Kylie has the Klebsiella infection in her blood and they thought it was best to keep her in ICU just in case she should develop breathing complications again. At the ICU, there's only room for like 5 patients, and I understand that children have to be placed on a list to get into the ICU and also on a list to be placed on a ventilator if it's needed. The Thursday before Kylie passed away, my mama and I went to the hospital. When we went to the door, as we do every morning to knock to see if we can get inside, we were told that we had to wait. Each time when this was being told to me, I always worry to wonder if it's something wrong with my baby or, of course, it was another baby. Anyway, we went outside and sat and waited there for like an hour and a half. There was a lady who had a son in the hospital at the time. She came outside and she told me that she saw a lot of doctors around my baby. Of course, I started to panic. I was wondering why no one came out to say that there was something wrong with her. Around 45 minutes after that, they called me to the door. I went to them and they asked me to come inside. They needed to speak with me. So they took me into a room and we sat down and they started to explain what was happening with Kylie. Kylie had developed acidosis, I think, and she had internal bleeding. I'm not sure if it's due to the medications that she actually got, that caused this, but basically they were saying to me that she was going to die. I went inside and there were several doctors around her trying to get her heart rate back up because it was very low. She was given adrenaline, they pumped her chest, they did everything, but nothing worked. I stood there and I watched her. I told her how much I loved her and how much I will miss her. And then I heard the machine went blank, and that was when she passed away. The reason that I started KOLS Foundation is because of my experience with Kai. No mother should be told that her baby will die due to them not having the necessary resources to help that baby. And what Kai needed at that time was a ventilating machine when she was just born. KOLS Foundation is hoping to obtain several equipments needed for the healthcare for premature babies. These include incubators, ventilators, CPAP machines, and all other essential medical supplies needed. KOLS Foundation needs your support in the fight for premature babies. Let's join hearts and hands as we focus on improving the healthcare for our babies. Let's all give preemies a chance.